Hello guys, Gladiator Bricks here with a review on two of the Naboo starfighters. The original, of course I didn't have all the pieces to the original, so I had to improvise with some of them, so you will probably see some pieces that were. In fact, I also was missing one printed piece right here. But either way, you can get an idea. Versus, now this is a war versus, so it's this version of the starfighter versus the other version. So let's go over these things and put them into battle. Let's start off with the old version. The old version is basically different from the newer version. I forget the year this came out, but it was a pretty good. It's a pretty good set so far because you can make it so it falls apart. So you can take this and remove it, make it look like it's either been blown off or maintenance. The R2D unit attachment is in there, and the idea is you have to push him down really hard, and he actually is locked into place. You can do this, he's still there. And of course, there should have been at least a long piece, which is pretty much there should have been like a piece like I couldn't find a yellow one of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these on to kind of signify what it would have looked like. You just gotta imagine that piece in yellow, okay? As well as these two pieces in yellow. I also left one piece off, which was the bottom half, which was this strange thing. I actually believe it was an attachment to set it down, but anyways, this is about what it would look like, have looked like with these pieces intact. And of course, now let's go on to Anakin Skywalker in this set. The R2 unit, actually, according to a lot of people who get R2D2, the printing is never perfect on it, but take a look. Mine is almost as perfect as possible. It looks like this one doesn't look like it was ruined, but it is pretty good printing, and it's a lot like R2D2, but this was probably the first version that ever came out of R2D2, so it's a pretty good version. Anyways, let's go on to Anakin Skywalker, then we'll go on back to the build. Actually, the build. Let's go ahead and Anakin Skywalker. Pretty much a minifigure, but it's not the short version, which is his legs were longer in this version. He was no back printing. Pretty much old looking, and as well for the build, pretty bland. But let's go on to the next build. This time we're gonna review the cool one. This one has missiles that fire off by hitting this little button right here, and it also comes with updated version of Anakin Skywalker as a minifigure. Has back printing and a double-sided head. Boom. So that pretty much makes of course, then it comes with an action feature where the R2 unit just explodes out and you can kind of land on his feet. Of course, the R2 unit's better than the other version because it has a normal head. And of course, no back printing, but still he has better printing than the other one if you put them side by side comparison. I won't compare the Anakins because they're kind of, this one is pathetic compared to the other version of Anakin. Anyways, you can see the differences completely with these two. They have so many differences. Anyways, on to the last bit of this thing where we have both vehicles to fight. It's time for anyways, the vehicles, let's talk of weapons with these two vehicles. This one has weapons that actually fire. This one has weapons. The other one has the weapons that pretty much gonna be fired. Now there's features that I kind of don't like about the older one. The older one, you have to take the thing off You have to take this completely off to actually take the minifigure out. This one, whoa! Well, you see how dangerous the action feature is. Anyways, this opens like this, so it would be a lot better. And let's just get the missile back. I'm tempted to remove both missiles, but you just witnessed the action feature. Boom! Anyways, this has only 2 cannons in the front, it seems like. Of course, there would have been a lower cannon, but that one made it look too blocky. So in the comments, which one of these ships wins in warfare? Which one of these ships is better? Which one of these ships would win this fight? Now, I think experience would still win, because this ship probably has been through warfare, because it was already played with quite a bit. You can see the original decal is actually starting to... Both of these have the same decal almost, only this one's printed on, which I like the printed decal better than the sticker decal, because it doesn't wash off. R2 unit lost. Ship going down. Boom. Anyways, that's it for that battle. Comment and subscribe and let me know if you'd like me to do an actual stop motion battle with these 2 ships. Because I'll do it just for the fun of it.